This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello, then welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Glitter and Lasers be absolutely miserable on another free paid vacation. It's such a hard life. I can't even be sarcastic about it anymore. All she does is bitch. It's just like, how will Anna find a way to make herself miserable this vacation? All I have learned from Anna about traveling as a plus-size traveler is that it's miserable. If you never watched any other plus-size travelers, any other obese travelers, and you just watched Anna being probably one of the more physically fit, more physically active members of the community, she's always miserable. You would be like, why travel? It's just befuddling. So this is Anna's Lookout K Adventures Disney Cruise vlog. She says, today I'm checking out Lookout K, Disney Cruise Line's newest island in the Bahamas. Disney owns islands? Of course they do. Lookout K is situated, I believe that's supposed to say off the island of, and is the newest addition to the Disney Cruise experience. Cool. So I'm expecting to see a lot of really cool stuff about the Disney Cruise Line. Like, what even is the name of the ship? Oh wait, she doesn't tell us. If you find yourself on a Disney Caribbean cruise with Lookout K as a stop, I would suggest checking out the Junkaroo Workshop in the Goombay Culture Center. It was my favorite part of the new Disney Cruise Line island. I was hosted by Disney on this cruise, but my opinions and experiences are my own. I bet Disney is so excited that they paid you to come on this vacation and tell people absolutely nothing about it. Good job, Disney. You know, Disney has so much money to throw around at things, though, so... This particular vlog, particularly perplexing because there's nothing in this vlog. I watched it last night when she posted it because for some strange reason I was still awake. Granted, I was very drowsy and very sleepy when I did watch it, but she's already shared pretty much all of the important highlights in Reels and in TikToks, so there's nothing here. And then at the end of the video, she's like, I'm just going to take a day off. Girl, you work on vacation. Your job currently is vacation. Like, that's all you do right now. What do you need a day off from? My God, you guys. All this gourmet food and being in these fancy boat hotels and going to all these really nice locations where all I'm expected to do all day is swim and film. It's really starting to get to me. It's just, I need a day off. Didn't you spend like the first 2 days of the last cruise you were on just laying around your cruise room, whatever they call those, your room on the boat? Such a hard life. Also, where the f is your dog? You haven't been home for almost 6 months. Where is your dog? Did you rehome the dog? Anyway, so I haven't done this in a minute. So before we get any further into the video, thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs down button. It's fine. I hit 6,000K a week ago now. So anyway, I've got the Q&A. I did a Q&A live, and then I also put out a story time video, which should be available tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Or maybe it's available right now. I don't remember, and I don't know when you're going to see this video. So let's pretend like I didn't just give you a timeline because it won't make any sense anyway. Right. So I'm going to speed Anna up. This is a 15-minute video. That's not that big of a deal. But okay, so maybe it is a big deal. It's a 15-minute video for a 3 to 5 day cruise, right? Maybe it's even a 7-day cruise. She doesn't really say, or I don't recall her telling us. 15 minutes? The whole time you're on this cruise and you can only manage 15 minutes of video? Anna, I'm sure we're going to get some kind of crazy lookbook that's going to give us more information about the cruise than this actual video about the cruise gave us. So, but anyway, I guess let's get into this.
Welcome to Lookout Key.
This music is ear-shatteringly loud compared to her dialogue. Your editor, I know I'm not the best at sound, but your editor needs to like level your shit out. You have a professional doing this. I do this from my home. What's your excuse? I thought this dress was cute. I just wanted to stop and say that because I usually complain about whatever she's wearing because I don't like her style. But I like this dress. I think this dress is cute. Someone in my comments section said that this was a promo by Disney because they're launching their newest island, as you do. And so they invited a bunch of influencers for free advertisement, basically. And yeah, this is what Anna gave us. But I know when in the video that I did before this, where I was just looking over her shorts and stuff, I said something to the effect of, on this cruise, she doesn't appear to be with a bunch of strangers whom she's trying to interact with. She is, actually. And we'll get into that because she doesn't interact with any of the other people she's on this cruise with. I know she has John with her because John is filming her. And she has someone else with her who's a little camera shy, but Anna insists on putting her on camera anyway because Anna. But that seems to be the only two people she'll be interacting with, even though there's like an oodle of people there. People in Anna's comments sections have pointed out at least one other influencer who's a well-known plus-size travel vlogger. I think it's interesting that Disney is like really leaning into plus-size travel, especially given some of the challenges that Anna has. Again, Anna's probably one of the more mobile, obese travelers out there compared to like J-Bay, who can't walk without oxygen, and she's 23. Anna at least can move around on her own for the most part. So there's that. But I just thought I needed to like correct myself a little bit because she is there with a bunch of strangers. She did not go on this with a bunch of friends. She has a friend and an employee. And I think maybe the friend is actually John's wife. I'm not positive though. I might be wrong.
So we're in Fort Lauderdale.
Yay.
And we're here with Disney because we are going to be going on a cruise to check out the new island at Lookout Key. There's a whole bunch of people. You can see them. And we're just waiting for our bus to take us to the cruise port so we can get on board. We're on the bus.
This is one of the first trips she's taken where she doesn't just shove her camera into everyone else's face when she arrives. And also has like some weird staged, oh my god, all my besties are waiting for me kind of an entrance that she's done the last few times. So I don't know if that's just because there were so many more other people here and it wasn't just like a small handful of people, or if it was Anna tried to do that and some of these influencers are more influential than Anna is and they were just like, no. So I don't really know exactly why she didn't follow her usual formula. Maybe she is getting jet lag from being on cruises nonstop. I will say her hair and makeup look really nice here though.
The light is giving photo shoot. It's giving drama. It's giving eyes. We're in a parking garage. It's the loading area. I realized we made a great mistake when everyone behind us pulled out their handpans.
This woman here with the pink shades and the pink fan, she's also a well-known plus-size travel vlogger. I don't know exactly where I'm assuming TikTok. She's not on YouTube as far as I can find. I thought about trying to track her down so that I could see her version of this because there's a lot of other people here, obviously. And she's very well-known, apparently. So I was like, oh, what's her vlog look like? Because the last time I looked at someone else's video footage of the same event that Anna went to, it was like night and effing day. I was like, oh, this is a travel vlog. This was Anna bitching about being fat and on vacation. Which is what we're getting here.
You guys are ready for
Drop the ball. Drop the ball on that one. We've hit a little bit of chaos because we are now boarding, and everybody wants to get on the ship, so everybody's like, woo! All aboard! It sounded like Mickey Mouse at the end.
No, you didn't.
Hey, you ready to get your name yelled?
Oh, that's cute. Okay, that was cute. Glitter and lasers, but they didn't say her. Oh.
So we are now on board. We're gonna go have a little lunch and then, honestly, just chill. I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog on this. I mostly want to cover the new island because I think that's the most exciting thing.
Well, consider you didn't vlog on the last ship either. Why change your format now?
And I'm not an expert in reviewing cruises,
You've been on 3 of them now.
but we'll see. We'll see what you guys get.
And you should be happy for whatever you get. It's not like this is my job or anything. I guess when you have millions of unknown, faceless, bot-like followers, you don't really worry about what your audience thinks. Jesus. I don't know who this guy is, but she's got several clips of him, and he seems to be having more fun than everyone, so I hope they pay you well, sir. Lots of cherries are in this year, I've noticed. I've looked at several different dresses and several different types of, several different fabric patterns. I'm making 3 dresses to take with me on my vacation. And it's been really, really tempting to buy like 3 different patterns of cherries. I didn't buy any though. I was like, no, not buying into it. Lemons are a little bit more of a challenge. I don't know why, but anyway, I was just noticing because she's got cherries, and Anna's nameless friend also had cherries, but I think her cherries were in the shape of Mickey Mouse's, which were actually kind of cute. I don't usually like Disney anything, but that was kind of cute.
Okay. So we're about to get off the boat, but first, I'm coating myself in sunscreen. It's gonna be hot, and I don't want to burn.
The heat actually has nothing to do with if you're going to burn or not. It's all about the sun exposure. You can get a sunburn in the middle of winter.
Don't want to burn. Also, you guys always are worried about my burn. I get really flushed, like really flushed, when I am in the heat. So oftentimes it's just that. I fortunately have not really burned this summer at all.
What is the point of this clip? Why? Whatever.
And that's because I use a ton of sunscreen. I wish you guys could see how beautiful it is. Actually, I'll turn the camera around in a second. I mean, look at that.
That's pretty.
That's the view from our stateroom. That's insane. And that's the little path you walk to get to the island. So yeah, we're just trying to make sure that we have a ton of sunscreen on.
None of which got put on your back, by the way, I've noticed.
It's gonna be hot. I don't know if you can hear this, but they've just given us the announcement that we can go ashore. So we are headed to the elevators, which is, I'm sure, gonna be organized chaos, to go enjoy the beautiful new Lookout Key Island.
Chaos!
Let's go. Okay, so we're in the line to get on the island. Hey, Daisy. She does not like being on camera,
But I'm gonna keep putting her on camera anyway, because God forbid I actually show you anything of the boats. Any of it. No cabin tour, no tour of any part of the ship, no tour of where they got lunch, nothing. No tour of the deck. You had to be on the boat for some amount of time to get to the island in the Bahamas. So you've been on the ship for a little while, one would guess.
she does exist. And it's,
No, I don't. I'm in your mind.
she's in your mind. It is a really long line, which makes sense because this is the first time anyone's going to see this island. But normally I would like hang back and go like slightly after the time to disembark. But because I am too also excited about the new island, I am here right at disembarkment time, which is like 10:30.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I cannot relate to this whatsoever. I cannot understand any of this. I really can't. I don't like Disney to begin with. So like I just have this inherent ick factor when it's Disney. And that's a me problem. I get that part. So but this whole like, oh my god, I can't wait to see the new island. I don't understand that. Did they just build it? Is it a man-made island? Did they create the island out of whole cloth? I know they can do stuff like that. Is that what happened? Did they just make a new island, or did Disney purchase land that they've now turned into a resort? Is that what's going on? Because it's not really clear to me, and it's kind of weird to me because I don't do this. This is not something I understand. This is not my daily life, unlike some people who are bad about talking about it. Anna.
We are off the ship officially. We're not allowed to film through security. That's why you didn't see any of that. So you can see the ship behind me.
Because you've shown us so much so far.
There you go. It's not the best angle.
I'm on a boat. Well, technically not anymore, but...
But now we're going to get to the good stuff, because this is just a ship. You all seen a ship before.
Not in your videos.
Okay, so just giving you guys a heads up here. If you are struggling or like not good with long distance walking,
unlike moi, who can run a 5K marathon in under an hour,
you might want to order a wheelchair or some type of accessibility to get to the actual island, because you have to walk, what would you say this is, Tracy, like a quarter mile? Maybe?
So that wasn't Anna's friend. That's just a random person that Anna kept in frame this entire time, who finally gave up and was like, hi.
A ways. Long enough to be annoying if you have struggles walking. So it's a 5K. That might be an excessive description, but
It is not a 5K.
I would say if you're not comfortable walking long distances, something to plan for, because it definitely is. It's a bit of a hike. It's going to get our heart rate up. I will earn a beverage on the other side, but yeah.
We learn later it's not even a whole mile. Anna's mile pace is 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So, okay.
Just something to think about. That, like, you can see it winding around there to the right, and we're partway through walking it. So, again, mobility scooters are your friend if you have difficulty walking. I tracked it on my watch just to get an idea of how long this walkway actually is. It's a half a mile. So that's how long you have.
I'm sorry, it's a half of mile. So it'll take her 40 minutes. Somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes to walk half a mile. I'm just going off of her pace from her 5K.
To walk. It is hot as hell, but it's doable. It's not bad.
Is it? Because, like, when did you start on this walk? 3:59-ish, and we're at 5:30, so like a minute and a half of you complaining about how far you have to walk. You haven't shown us a minute and a half of anything else.
But do I feel like a sweat monster? Yes, but we knew that was going to happen today. We knew that I was going to be disgusting, right? This heat, this humidity, gross.
Do you really need to talk about it, though? Like, she goes on about this. She goes on about it in another clip, too. I'm not going to give her too much crap about the heat and the humidity because it's hot. It's hot and humid, and not many people actually enjoy that kind of weather. But, I mean, there are people behind her walking with small children who don't seem to be struggling as much as Anna appears to be.
Island, beautiful. So I'll be the nasty thing in the beautiful place. I'm fine with it. Got here, we're on island. We are waiting for a tram. And we're gonna go to the Goomba Cultural Center to do a little class, a workshop. Do we know what this is? No idea. But that's the fun. We're gonna find out together. Also,
Yay.
so I've been informed that I am already a little rough. We were on the tram. We might have waged a war to get here, but we're on the tram.
She's breathing heavy from waiting to get on a tram.
We did it. Congratulations to everyone around me.
Boy, they're all huffing and puffing. What the hell did you have to do to get on this tram? Did you literally have to fight off other people to get onto this tram? Like, he's like, and now you fight. Like, but guys, this is Disney, okay? Disney has problems. Lord.
You won the war. That was getting on this track. I will say that it is not thick and friendly in the best way possible. I've had to squeeze them thighs, as one might say, but we are here.
It is not thick and friendly. I mean, considering how much Disney seems to be like leaning into plus size travel for their parks and stuff, you think they would have made like bariatric friendly stuff for their plus size travelers, but apparently not.
And we are still disgusting, so that hasn't changed. Look, consistency. We're here, and these are our favorite people, by the way. We actually met them on the Wish, and then we got to fortunately meet them again here.
If you didn't know, which there's no way for you to know because Anna hasn't told us, the boat that she's on is called the Wish. And I know this because I have read the comments section of her other videos. The comments that she doesn't interact with from her viewers. There is one comment that she interacts with where someone has asked what boat she's on and she mentions that it's the Wish. And this is the only reason I know where she is. Or I know what boat she was on. Anyway, it's an old joke and it will never not be funny.
We've just been vibing.
Yes, totally vibing.
Are these... okay. Are they twins? Because they really look like twins. Maybe I need to go look up their channel too. Okay, if they're not twins... if they're not twins, they're identical. They have the same nose. There's no way they're not twins. Am I insane? I mean, probably... if they're not twins, they're a couple, obviously, but they have the exact same nose. Like photocopies of each other. Which I think is adorable, but anyway. If they are twins and they travel like this together, that's cool as hell. If they're not twins and they're a traveling couple, that's also cool. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other, but, Tiana's Bayou Adventure? This is more than Anna gave us. Of course, I think they're at the theme park there. This Disney Lookout Cay, Lighthouse Point. Thanks, Disney, for hosting us at Lookout Cay here in the Bahamas. No, back to being exclusively pool people. This is more than Anna showed us. Will show us of her cabana. That's insane. And that was like less than a minute. Alright, anyway.
Shout out your handle.
No vacation required.
There is no vacation required. Yay! So we are heading to the Goombay Cultural Center to attend the workshop I was talking about.
I don't know what the Goombay Cultural Center is, and I won't know anything about the Goombay Cultural Center just by watching Anna's video. I will arrive and leave with the same level of knowledge of what the Goombay Cultural Center is after.
To me, what did you say?
I said that the quintessential...
You got it.
I said that the quintessential character of the Bahamian people is taking nothing and turning it into something really beautiful, and that's Junkanoo.
Yeah. And when we look at Junkanoo, I'm going to zoom up on your outfit now.
Do you know what Junkanoo is?
All of this glory is made out of things that would maybe otherwise be thrown away, like cardboard, scraps of paper, crepe paper. Like you can see here, this is a piece of cardboard. Now turn it around so they can see how stunning it is. I mean, gorge.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a cool outfit. I'm not trying to be mean. Can you give me some context for this, Anna? Any context would be good. Why are they doing this? Like, yes, her talent to create this costume is stunning. Why do they do this? What is the point behind it? Is there some kind of cultural reason for it? Is it this is like a kind of just reclaiming of things kind of a situation? You know, what What is driving this? What the hell is Junkaroo? Why do they say Junkaroo? What does it mean? Is it just a funny term that Disney came up with because they thought it would be cute for kids? Or is this an actual term that these people use in a cultural way? I don't know. Do the colors mean something? Or was she just like, hey, I think these would be pretty together, which they are very pretty together, but like, do the various shapes and things have some kind of meaning, or is it just visually appealing? I don't know. I don't even know what culture group we're technically supposed to be interacting with here. I don't know anything about this cultural center, who these cultural people are. I know nothing. And I will leave knowing nothing if all I watch is Anna's video.
Gorge. And she made all this, by the way. She made all of this. She's a queen. Okay, that was a lot. It was also so much fun. Like, I had so much fun dancing in the bash. I think that's probably one of my most favorite, like, Disney festival parade things I've ever done. Like, the energy was incredible, the people were incredible, the costumes were incredible, everything was great. And honestly, it was so cool to be able to be like on stage with them dancing. There was literally me and Joy, and that's it. And I don't know why they picked us to be up there and stay and dance, but you know what? Joy and I are forever bonded.
Who is Joy? Should I know who Joy is?
Because A, she's awesome, and B, we danced together on stage at the first show of Rush.
Have you now adopted Joy? Does Joy know you're friends with her now? Does Joy know that you're bonded? Who's Joy?
So we finished lunch. I ate a very volatile ice cream. I mean, it's just so hot it instantly melted on me. So now I am covered in sweat and chocolate ice cream. So I'm delicious, baby. I am constantly amazed by how pretty the water is here. Like, look at that.
The water is pretty.
The Bahamas
And that's the closest view we're going to get of the beach.
is where it's at. My mind has been officially changed. I've been jumping around to create a TikTok, and I pushed you hard.
I've been jumping around to create a TikTok. In the last video I did of her shorts, there's a one where she's just like flailing around. And I don't have it on because of the music. There's no sound because of the music. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? That's the video she's talking about. That's the TikToks that she just got done recording. It's this TikTok where she's just like flailing about to some music.
My heart rate's a bajillion beats per minute, and now I'm sitting in the shade to try to cool down. So,
And to record said TikTok, she's almost given herself a heart attack. Good job, Anna.
that's where I'm at right now. It is hot. It is hot out here.
Again, I'm not going to hold the heat against her because it's hot. I don't like heat either. And I hate heat and humidity. You got to pay me a lot to be out in heat and humidity these days. Here's the deal with the bathing suit. I think it's a Pop Flex, and I know this because I just got done watching Beatrice do a Pop Flex bathing suit haul, and this is one of the pieces. They have the same, they both have the same bathing suit, basically. I think Beatrice has that particular top in a different color, and she's got this really pretty different white top to go with the same bikini bottoms. So that's the only reason I know what this is, because I'm not going to click on the view products button.
Okay, so we caught a little white taxi to the long end of the island, which is my favorite part of the island, which is Serenity Bay, which is the adults only space because, yeah, I don't have kids and there's a reason why.
Is it a nude beach? I doubt Disney would do that.
So, I will say being on the side with lots of the kids' activities was still fun. And honestly, not as many kids as I thought there would be. I had fun doing the kids' stuff because I am a child at heart, but I do
No one is surprised.
just want to go and relax in the adults-only exclusive zone. So, bless this man. We said that if Jesus wanted us to go to the adults-only zone, he would send a white cab, and that's what happened. And so, this was manifest destiny for us to go relax.
I don't think you know what manifest destiny and maybe, you know, in the context of Disney, I think you're inadvertently using the term correctly.
Away from the children. Okay, so this is a new suit for me. It's from Complex, and the boobs are moving, and I love it.
And the boobs are boobing.
This is the cabana that they have for us here on the Lookout Key, and this is on the adult side, so no children inside. Choice. So,
If it's your cabana. And see, this is something I was confused about. Like, is it Anna's cabana for the time she's there? Just glancing at the other two guys, their Instagram, it had their name written on it on a little plaque outside the door. So I'm going to guess based off the context from their stuff that yes, this is like Anna's little home away from home while she's there.
on it. I got excited about one thing and one thing only, which is that there is
Only one thing in this cabana. This free cabana in this childless beach has excited her.
a Diet Coke in here. And I'm in need.
What is that beeping noise? The battery dying?
It just hits different when it's free.
It just hits different when it's free.
But this is the cabana. It's super cool. And then you can just like little
We're not going to give you a tour of it or anything.
stretches each that's just for you. I mean, look
And that's the closest we're going to get to the beach, so I hope you enjoy your little tiny view of it.
at this. This is just yours. There's places to sit, there's places to eat, and again, no children.
Cool. So far I know there's a ramp leading into it. There's a mini fridge with free Diet Cokes. And there's like this patio with a table and chairs and a lounger. I guess I can assume there's a bathroom? Is there like is it a cabin? Are you expected to like sleep overnight there? Like, is it just for the day? What is the point of this?
The kids are away. I'm the adults of God. Okay, this is probably the main selling point of the cabana, is that these loungers are like being on a bed. Like a literal bed, like a mattress thick level bed. And the joy I am currently experiencing here. I could sleep all day here. I might sleep all day here because it is, oh my gosh, exactly what I needed.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't want you to like show us anything about this brand new island that Disney has apparently opened. We wouldn't want to actually have a tour of the island. That would be weird in a travel vlog. Why would we do that? But you take a nap, Anna. You need your nap.
It's just so good. I'm tired because I'm old.
You're not tired because you're old, Anna.
And this is probably why it's for adults, because they understand that we're all falling apart. Just now.
No. You being an adult is not why you're falling apart. You being old is not why you're tired.
Tropical variation of it. Okay, we are officially done. It is time for a nap. Well, a shower, then a nap, and then dinner. Because your girl is very tired. I'm very tired. Well, Tracy, what did you think of Lookout Key?
Okay, so this is Tracy. Who was Joy? Where is Joy? Why is Joy? Is Joy a real person, or were we just, like, personifying a feeling? They pulled me up onto the stage, and I brought with me Joy. Is that what was happening?
Oh, the water's amazing. The water's amazing. It's hot, but I think that's just
All the more reason to get in the water.
the Bahamas. So, it was a fun day. It was a really fun day, honestly. And the junk canoe thing, still my favorite thing. By far, my favorite thing. So do it. If you come here, don't miss it. Get there first, make a headdress, dance with people. It's very fun.
I mean, as I don't know what else I could do if I were, for some strange reason, to go to the Bahamas. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the last two videos of hers going to the Bahamas, I'm just like, ew. It's pretty. That's not the point. It's hot and sticky and there's sand everywhere. Did you see the sand? I'm just like, I don't know. I think if I think if the opportunity to do something like this ever arose, I don't know if I'd want to get off the boat, to be perfectly honest. Like, I think I'm one of those people that would be perfectly happy to just stay on the ship and just kind of look at the water, maybe swim on the water off the boat, but like the hot, sticky beach stuff does not appeal to me.
You know what I just realized, Tracy? We gotta walk all the way back to the ship. No! It's good for me. It's good for me. We were going through security, and a man told us that a cart could come and get us to take us back to the ship. And you know what? I'm not above that. I'm not above that. So that, right there, I believe is our cart coming to carry us to the ship. So you don't have to walk that half a mile if you don't want to. There is a cart that can come and get you. And
Why didn't they inform her of that at the beginning then? Like, clearly they have it for people with mobility issues, and no offense, Anna. But so why didn't they tell her that when she got off the boat? Or did they, and in true Anna fashion, she did not pay attention or read the literature or do any of the things you're supposed to do to be informed, and so she just didn't know it existed because she chose to be ignorant about it?
thank goodness. I mean, I could walk it. I could do it. But
Could
I don't
you?
want to.
Can
So
you?
I don't have to.
Are you sure?
And if you're worried about accessibility, if you're worried about getting there and it feels a bit too far for you, you got an option. Well, shock and awe. We thought we were going to take a cart, but a family needed it more than us, so
So she very selflessly gave it up. She's not bothered, though.
we decided we're capable of walking, and they needed to get back to the ship faster than us, so it's fine. I'm going to enjoy the extra exercise. We're going to put a positive spin on this, and then I'm going to drink a massive Diet Coke and just sink into my bed.
When I am hot and dying of heat stroke, which I'm assuming she's probably close to that, and thirsty, the last thing I want is a fucking soda. Honestly, the last thing I want is water. I want something with electrolytes in it. I mean, water is what you should drink, but like, when I'm this level of hot and probably dehydrated and cranky, I'm not going to say I don't get cranky like this, because I do. I just don't film it and then share it with the internet. But the reason why I'm cranky is typically because my brain's starting to shut down because it's cooked and it needs to be rehydrated. And when I get like this, the only thing I crave is something with electrolytes in it. Even if it's just water with electrolytes in it. I don't crave bubbly, sticky, syrupy Coke or any sort of pop. It doesn't even sound good. I will say, I worked with a guy. This guy would drink milk. He would bring like a quart of milk out with him to the field in this sort of heat and drink it all day. Oh. Anyway, you all have to suffer now. And let's get this over with. So, I'll hold my questions till the end.
And die a little. But like a good death.
Good death.
It is.
She looks really nice here. And since she's gotten more of a tan, that red looks much better on her.
Our last full day on a cruise, and we are ported at set at port, whatever. We're at Nassau.
I sort of kind of know where Nassau is. Sort of, kind of, not really. But this is the last day of the vacation.
The boat is at Nassau, and I made a little decision, which is an unusual decision for me to make, which is I just want to relax today. I don't want to film. I know that
This is either day 5 or day 7 of this trip. I have no idea how many days she was out there. But this is the last day.
y'all see me on camera all the time, and you're like, oh, that's having so much fun, and I am having fun, but it's also
We see you on camera all the time. In what world?
work to make sure we're filming everything and capturing everything, and I kind of just want to have some quiet moments to myself where I don't film. It is very unusual. I can't even speak today. Unusual for me to feel this way, but I think it just
You feel this way every trip you go on. Every trip you have gone on, you have had some sort of similar incident where you have been like, I just don't feel like doing anything right now. The last cruise you were on, it was the first couple of days because your body hurt somehow. Because some people say it was because she lost her CPAP. Colin Mockery has the theory that she was in pain because she decided she was going to run laps around the boat, literally. And so she basically took the first 2 days of her last cruise off. I'm not complaining that she's taking days off from her vacation. I'm just pointing out, oh, this never happens to me, you guys. It happens every time you go on vacation. You're sick, you get injured, you're fatigued, you're too tired to go on, you're burned out. Every single trip.
just need a break. There's some big things happening in my life, which I'm going to tell you all about very, very soon. I'm just waiting for some things to fall into place.
Uh-huh.
And I need a little bit more me time than I usually do. So, in respecting and listening to my body and my needs, I'm going to listen to them today, and I'm going to just take a break. So this is the end of our vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed a first look at Lookout Key. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on another cruise, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll check you later, and as we always do, peace.
If I was actually interested in anything to do with this Lookout K or this cruise, I have learned nothing. I have learned that I need to go find out who these other influencers are so that I can watch their videos so that I can get an idea of what the hell goes on. We saw nothing of the island except a tiny little piece of her cabana and 2 very brief glimpses of the beach. We know that there's some kind of workshop there where they have the Disney characters out and everybody does a little dance after they make headpieces. And we know that it's a half mile from the ship to the island. And that there might be cars that can take you back and forth. What can I do on the island? It looked like there was some kind of like villagey shoppy area. Could I go shopping? Is there like ethnically themed food there? Are there specialty drinks? Are there like stupid t-shirts you can buy? And that's just the island. Like, where did the island come from? Why does it exist? Is it volcanic? Are the sands white? Why are the sands white? Tell me anything about the damn island. And what about the boat? We barely know she was on the boat called the Wish. And I only know the boat's called the Wish because I went to a different post to find that out. What's on the ship? Are there shops on the ship? How many decks does the ship have? Did you also try to run laps around this cruise, or were you like, nah, not this time? This is almost as bad as the last vlog that Amber put out. There is almost as little content in this vlog of hers as Amber's last vlog. This is like a vacation version of a nothing burger. No, Anna, I did not enjoy it. I didn't hate it. I have no opinion. I have nothing to form an opinion of. All I know is these 2 things exist, and you got to do it for free because they wanted you to advertise for them, and once again, you did not do that. It must be really nice to have people just hand you free vacations on the off chance that you might vlog about it. Since we have learned nothing, except that Anna's tired. Go ahead and put... Is there a sailboat emoji? Because we've already used like a cruise ship emoji. So if there's a sailboat emoji, go ahead and put that down. And if not, there's a wave emoji, right? Either the sailboat or the wave. No, they make no sense together, but that's what we're doing for the emoji. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I know at least one person in the comments for the first vlog the first reaction I did to this told me more about what was going on. So I came into this video a little more prepared, but Anna didn't tell me any of that squat. I don't know why Anna's there. I don't know how she got invited. I know that Disney's hosting it, and that's all I know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section down below. If this follows her regular pattern, there's going to be at least one vlog of her showing off all the outfits that she wore and telling us about all the outfits that she wore, and maybe we'll get to see more of the boat that way. And then since she did it last time, maybe she'll do something about all the bathing suits she wore, and maybe we'll get to see more of the island that way. But God knows we didn't get to see it in this 15-minute video from your 5 to 7 day cruise. 5 to 7 days. So somewhere around a week. And you got 15 minutes of video out of it? Maybe you should stop filming TikToks and focus on making the video that Disney probably was expecting you to make. I'm really looking forward to finding out whatever it is that Anna's been vague blogging about for the last month. I'm guessing it has something to do with her lipedema. I'm assuming, because that's the big tease that she gave us before she started going on her cruises. I'm just gonna guess that's what we're talking about. And I don't know, maybe she's moving. A lot of vloggers, when they get ready to move, they start doing this kind of secretive crap, which I don't blame them. They don't want you to know where they live, so why share that information, honestly? I don't know. I guess we can speculate in the comment section down below what it is that she's not telling us, you guys, but she's totally telling us that she's not telling us about it. And she's just waiting for some things to fall into place, so that'll be interesting. I'm gonna die if she's having, like, loose skin removal surgery. That would just, like... That's just gonna be, like, the cherry on the sundae right there. Kill me. Anyway. So, yeah. All right. So, you got the wave or the sailboat as your emoji. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And I will see everybody in the next one, which will hopefully be pretty soon. So, bye.
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.